What's a Throuple? Have you heard of a Throuple? Today's reaction to another Brad Cooper video. As I started this Brad Cooper marathon, I want to watch 3 videos today. I'm up to the second one. To all of my YouTube viewers, I hope you will enjoy this reaction today because this promises to be an interesting thing. And let's already jump into the discussion. So, what in the name of Jesus Christ is a Throuple? Now, I have laughed at the passport bros in the last reaction. Now I believe I'm gonna laugh even twice the more times that I did in the first video. And this one is longer, so you can bring some popcorn because this reaction is gonna be so long. So long. So long. I got you.
In the comment section, I'm Brett Cooper.
Hi, Brett.
Polygamy has become a bigger and bigger thing online, and people are definitely more comfortable sharing it publicly. I don't know if this is new or if it's just because I'm younger, because I know it always existed, but I've been flooded with this content recently. I remember watching TikTok in COVID, and there was this like married couple,
I did never
and they
watch
just
TikTok
bought
in
a
COVID.
house.
COVID was actually the period where I didn't watch TikTok. I started watching it after people created the platform out of it. But agree, TikTok got its hype during COVID. It's 100% true.
In my hometown of Chattanooga, and they were renovating it together, so they were doing these renovation series, and I stumbled across their videos. I was like, oh, this is like a really cute house. Look at this, is so fun. And I was like, oh my God, there's 3 of them. What's going on? And I just couldn't believe that this actually existed. Like, I knew people that were in open relationships, especially in my like teen and college years, but people like living
if you're just curious, out of like people who want to listen to me supporting open relationships, yeah, you should probably check another streamer or another YouTuber because this is not what you're going to hear from me.
together and being married, that was a totally
Oh,
new thing for me,
another
and now it
viewer.
just feels
We
like
have
it's
2
getting even more
viewers.
common. Could not be
Like,
me.
subscribe,
A lot of people out there who are gonna
follow
talk
me
about
on
that
Twitch.
today. Before we do, though, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the channel if
Yeah.
you're not already, and ring that notification
Listen
bell
to
so you
Brat
never
and do
miss
the
a
same
comment
thing
section
with
or
me.
a
I
follow-up
guarantee
episode.
you
All right, so
will
to start
like
us
it.
off, this was just an interesting conversation about polygamy and open relationships, and it kind of made me sad, but I just want you guys to watch it.
You share your man with somebody if he gave you everything you wanted.
I share these men for less because they gonna go cheat anyway.
They gonna go cheat anyway.
So if I know for sure that he's going to give me everything I wanted, I will voluntarily share. Because we involuntarily share these men all the time. They cheat. My man probably cheated.
What? This doesn't make sense. If he gives you everything you want, what more do you need from him? Like, he can give you more. What more do you need? Why would you want to go get another something? No, this is just like, even listen to it. It just sounds wrong.
As we speak, I don't give a damn. I'm working.
Literally. Like, what I'm gonna do? Stop it?
I mean, that's just sad. Like, if you actually want
For her, it's sad. For me, that's insane. That makes me furious. Like, because it's stupid, you know? Sad is tragedy. Tragedy is sad. We got 3 viewers live. Let's go. Like, follow, subscribe to this channel. Let's make it 4 so we will set a new record for this Twitch channel. Okay, what I was saying, that makes her sad, but that makes me angry and furious. Because sad can be because of a tragedy. This is not a tragedy. This is just stupidness. Why would you want to find another man, for instance, if the first one is giving you everything you want? Everything! No exceptions! Everything!
to do it, I guess go for it. It's
And
not
I'm
my
back
life.
to
It doesn't
2.
seem natural at all, but okay, like, your prerogative. But to agree to it because you see no alternative. Like, I promise that there are better men out there. Like, please do not agree to an open relationship or some kind of poly situation just because you would rather voluntarily be cheated on. It's sad.
Yes!
Women, step it up.
It's
Like,
not,
everyone, you do have
for
to
her
be
it's sad, for me,
deserving
as I
of the
said,
respect
it's
and
tragedy.
Be a good partner, but also, I don't know, in a similar vein, a popular poly family posted this, and it's kind of a joke, but
Let's
I think
watch
it's
the
a bigger
joke.
conversation. When one of my girls mad, but I got 2.
Yeah, this is just a joke. Like, you can't really react to this video. It's a joke.
So it's like when one wife is mad, you just go over to the other. And somebody commented and said, a lot of women living like this and don't even know it. So she also is just like, yeah, well, people just get cheated on. That's just how it is. You might as well just live it openly. It's just, again, it's sad. Like the first thing that I feel when I watch all these videos is like, really? Like you think that this is as
really?
good as it
Jesus.
gets? I have a longer video from a throuple that actually seems
go.
to like what they're doing. So I wanted to watch it so that we could all react together. It's from that series, Love, Don't Judge. So let's just see.
This is Messiah, and he fell in love
Yeah, wait, Messiah. I just want to put on.
with Stephanie and Rosa.
We are a throuple.
Like, you know, in Ukraine we have this very good poet, like we have this very good roman. I think it's a roman or some other genre of literature. I'm so embarrassed that I can't remember it. Where there's a man and like a woman loves a man she can never end up with because he's in love with another woman, and so she writes him a letter. And you know, despite how sad it is, it's just like reality. And then you look at this, and this guy says, I fall in love with 2 women. Well, okay, let's listen to what this man has to say. Let's listen.
Stephanie and Messiah dated for a couple of years before breaking up. When they reconnected, Messiah introduced her to his new girlfriend, Rosa.
In the beginning, seeing him with other women was like, hold up. Like,
Despite initial reservations, the 3 people are now expanding their family with a new baby on the way.
Are they loving each other too? Because this is what like kind of freaks me out with these Throuples. Like, if he is in love with her, is he also like, are they both in love too? Or yeah, Brad Face just says it all.
Babe, your drink is ready.
Like, this man's just living some kind of dream. Like, he's walking around, he's got 2 very attractive women doing all the cooking and all the cleaning. It's like, man, it's better have it. It's just, it's weird.
It's
so
wrong.
weird.
It's just wrong. The word you're looking for.
No, could not do that.
me and Mazea, we met back in 2014. I used to follow him on Instagram. And then one day we decided to link up. We chilled. It was a vibe from the moment we met.
And then we started dating in 2018.
I met Rose.
Okay, so they were dating first for a couple of years, broke up.
Yes.
He started dating
Another
Rose or Rosa.
Yes, Rosa.
But with her, it's just like, I immediately feel bad for Rosa because this guy was dating her, but then his ex came back on the scene, who obviously he cared for greatly because they were together for many years, and they look very, very happy and lovely in those photos together. But he didn't want to give up what he had, so he was like, let's all just come together.
This is so stupid. I mean, this just destroys everything society has. How are you even going to make a baby now? You know, they said that they're expecting a baby. Who's the father? Who's the mother? Or now you're inserting a third person, non-identified parent.
These women don't look, I mean,
And that is occupied, because non-identified parent can be, plays the role, subs the role of a father or a mother. So, that's occupied too. Gotta find a new thing for them.
Seem like they get along, but they don't seem particularly cuddly. It's like they both just want this man. He wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. He's not willing to sacrifice or make any kind of decision or fully commit to either of them. So it's like, let's just live. It's just, they both deserve better. That's the point.
Back in 2019, he brought me to their condo that they used to live in. And boom, there goes Rose. Hey. You know, we had spoke about poly before, and he had mentioned it, and he also mentioned Rose at the time. I was so into wanting to be with him. And
I mean, I know it can sound a weird question, but how do you have sex? Like, you know, sex is like connection between two people. Like, someone's still going to be outside the hook. Unfortunately, no offense to you, but no offense to any of you. Well, he's not, he is, but no, actually he can also be. Yeah, this is sad. How do you have sex, people?
him and him and him.
Rightfully so. That's your man. Or it was.
Yes.
Not anymore. You're sharing him. That's what she says.
And in the beginning, me seeing him with other women was like, hold up. Like, took me about 2-3 years. I was on and off, but I'm over with that. And now it's just way better.
So she had to sacrifice having a man be fully committed to her and choosing her. Waited 3 years. Was like, okay, fine, I really do want this person. If he's not going to commit to me fully, I'll compromise what I want, and in my gut, what feels wrong, I'll just throw that out the window and I'll do it. That's what I'm getting from this. Like, they all see.
Like, woman, move on. He doesn't care about you enough to like push to like throw away another woman. And the same thing for this Rosa. Oh my god, no. Like, you knew the last reaction I had, like, to say every 10 seconds, but here I just don't, because I'm just sitting down and getting shocked how casually people are talking about it.
Seem like happy-ish people. Like, everything seems fine. Like, this isn't something where I'm like, oh my god, this is so awful, get out of it. It's just kind of like, again, really? My general feeling is just kind of sad, because both of these women deserve better, and this dude is like playing them both.
It was hard in the beginning because emotions were clashing, and I had been dating him anonymously.
You know who has not talked about emotions clashing and this being hard? Him, because he's got 2 women. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna pick. You guys figure it out. You guys.
Yes, this is like such a good comment. Like, nice comment, Brad. I'll give you this one. Like, yeah, you know, if I don't need to pick, you just figure out how you want to settle with this. And meanwhile, I'm just gonna chill here with both of you. I mean, he doesn't even have the choice, like, you know, to end up with none of them. He's making them choose to compromise. This guy is a god. How did he convince 2 women to fight for him and agree to... Okay, they agreed to insanity, but still he made them fight for him. For his attention. In the case where any woman would have said pick, and it would sound normal. I would agree that this is a normal thing. The person's life is a decision. A human's life is a decision. You have to pick. Choices is what moves us on. It what makes us grow every day. When you solve a problem, you have a choice how to solve it, and will you solve it or not. And this guy says, well, I have a problem, I have a dilemma, I'm just gonna pull it off until, and by then I'm good. But you know what the thing is? You know what the little thing is about this guy? That one day, it's gonna get out of hand. And the day it's gonna get out of hand, he will regret that he didn't think of how to solve this problem earlier. It will happen sooner or later, maybe very late, but it will happen one day, one specific day. And you know why? Because he is not committed fully to any of these women, and these women are not fully committed to him. Because deep inside, they're in a competition, not in a commitment. And he, deep inside, can't commit to only one person, because then he will throw away the other. So that problem will pop up. I'm just curious how, like, maybe it's even with the kids, man.
Fix yourselves for me. No.
We broke up, and I had already, like,
I really gotta know. Okay, there's all these rumors about Pete Davidson. About, like, why everybody really wants to be with him. Like, does this guy, like, really have it going on? Is he super rich? Does he have something that other men don't?
Yeah, true.
Like, why is this guy so desirable to these women? Like, why are they like, sure, I don't care that this is uncomfortable. Just a genuine question.
We had baby moms and stuff.
Oh, he has baby mamas? No shit. That's such a surprise.
The beauty of having 2 wives and the family that we have is the fact that we can keep growing, being able to help each other, eat at the table. The meals are always immaculate to the point where it's like, we just never had that growing up before.
Look at that man's face. He's not sacrificing jack shit, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, I got 2 ladies to take care of my shit. I got 2 ladies to cook me meals. Meanwhile, I'm not choosing either of them.
Exactly.
The beauty to me is,
yeah, that's the point. He's not choosing either of them.
From a woman, like, imagine what you can do with 2.
Okay, this is also like you don't think that one woman could do all of that and satisfy you? What about all of the incredible mothers out there who are raising 4 children, 5 children, 6 children, are homeschooling their kids, are taking care of their husband and the home, being CEO of the house, that are doing all of this? If they're doing all of that, don't you think that they deserve to be committed to? Like, that's the bare minimum. Like, imagine what you could do if you've got 2 of these chicks.
Have a good time. Enjoy life.
That's like saying, oh my God, imagine what would happen if I had like 2 assistants. You're treating them like employees. Like, I've got 1 more nanny. I've got a live-in chef. Like, who wouldn't want that? I got another person to have sex with. They're like, sorry, but that's what we're all
That's
thinking.
what I say. They're not... Basically, when he says, I love you, and you're the best thing there is, he's lying. And this just breaks apart the concept of love. Boom.
Like, does he alternate between bedrooms? Like, do they have a sleep schedule, or did they get like one of those Alaskan king-size beds and they're all like squished in together? That must not be comfortable. I'm actually very comfortable when I sleep because I have
Yeah. And I am not paid for your advertisements, Brad.
It can help these people, but maybe they can.
And the fact that they chose me and had me a part of their lives as well is a blessing to me.
What made me decide to be polyamorous is I like men and women, and I don't mind having a man and a girlfriend.
Oh.
Especially if that girl...
Yeah, I mean, you could already see that. She had to have some specific reasons to settle up with these girls. And sorry, I'm just gonna put on the do not disturb on my phone because people, let me just finish the stream and then I'm gonna answer all your questions. My phone almost fell. What a save by my tripod.
Girl can cater to my needs as a woman, as a lover.
Yeah, so she just wants a girlfriend.
I'm bisexual. I like men dominantly, but
I would.
Yeah, like basically they just say, okay, now I have a guy and a woman. Give me a natural, like give me a heterosexual woman that is going to agree on this. 0. You're gonna get a 0. 0.
Would have not guessed that at all. Like, seeing them in the kitchen, there has been no chemistry. It's just all...
There has been, because she slapped her on the ass once. Like, I clearly remember that moment. I think it was somewhere, yeah, here. Isn't it here? Okay. That's just like...
But I'm over with that.
Yeah, you see, she just slapped her on the ass. I don't know why I remembered this moment. Don't ask me. It sounds weird that I remembered it. But yeah, like right here, the 521. Yeah, so she kisses.
I was on and off, but I'm over with
Yeah,
that.
and here she slapped her in the ass. So yeah, I got it. I could have got it. Brad, you should watch your video more clearly. No offense.
Especially if that girl can cater to my needs as a woman, as a lover.
I'm bisexual. I like men dominantly, but
I would have not guessed that at all. Like, seeing them in the kitchen, there has been no chemistry. It's just all been about this dude. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're
but
wrong.
I did not feel that whatsoever.
You're wrong.
Always have.
I proved it.
Steph is the first
She's
one
wrong.
I've been with. We've had other girlfriends and experiences as life goes on with my partners.
Clearly, I'm straight.
So it's more than just the 3 of them. It's open beyond 3. Like, especially you have children. Like,
Is
that's
that
even
too
more
much?
complicated. If you just had the 3 of you and it was like it's very stable, whatever, I would still think that it's a bit off and like, okay, it's not really traditional.
Yes.
But you're inviting other people into the mix. Like, are your kids meeting these people?
Hey.
Like, that's not emotionally stable.
I have another question. Where did they find so much time? You know how much time is it you need to spend on your second half, as they call it, on your beloved ones? That's so much, and then they still find time to go out with other people, with other relationship, engage with them in sexual things and other stuff. God, that's weird.
Whatsoever, no matter how you try to rationalize that, and emotionally unstable parents are going to impact the children, even if the children aren't meeting these other partners.
They're gonna grow into TikTok
Clearly, I'm
weirdos.
straight. I identify as straight, man. I'm a straight male. You feel me? I love the LGBT community as well, though, because I mean, clearly, I'm still a part of it. It was actually.
You have no choice. You literally have a bisexual partner. You have no choice. That means you support LGBT. I mean, come on, this guy is in a relationship with 2 girls. So like, what in Jesus is in his head? I can't say.
You're part of it? Where are you with the dude? Is poly part of the LGBTQ community? How many freaking letters is it?
You need to throw a P in there.
P?
LGBT.
P? Yeah, I'm straight. I
Yo.
love the gays.
Pansexuals?
I'm part of it, dude. You're not. You have 2 chicks. All right, but apparently they had 4 of them. This dude, what does he have?
Seriously, what does he have?
I knew nothing about polyamorous.
I can find one woman jumping into my knees and like, bro, tell me your secret. Honestly, I'm curious. Like,
Dating the second woman saved our relationship.
Because she wasn't doing enough for you because you had to hire another female employee?
How many children do you have?
You have 7. And
what the hell? What the hell did she just say? Where do you get that time? How many hours do you sleep per day? I think Brad didn't quite catch it yet, but I already caught. She says 7 children! And she's counting. Like the Rosa girl is counting. Wait, where did those 7 children come from? Who's the mother? What is happening?
it's about to be 9.
What the I thought it was like 1 with a baby on the way. This is like Nick Cannon. Except I don't think Nick Cannon is still sleeping with all of his baby mamas. Maybe he is? I don't know.
One of the best and biggest perks of being in a poly relationship and having multiple people, genuine multiple people, is if you have a family and you have kids, like, that is one of the best perks, literally.
It's literally having a nanny. Yeah, we share this dude because we have too many kids and we need another chick to take care.
We are teaching Malaya her ABCs, her numbers, colors, and shapes.
And video games.
What does he have? Modern woman, explain me. What does this Messiah have? Or what's his name? I literally can't understand this life. I wanna cry. This life's so weird. Like, I see so many men outside there who I believe are like could be amazing partners to their women, like, and they are heartbroken because they can't find a woman, and this guy has 2 women not only competing for him but willing to settle to share him. What does he have?
I know the series is called Love Don't Judge, but I judge.
Wait, there's a series like this? Yo, Brad, I think you just gave me another reason, another interesting content thing. Holy damn! People! You just know what I'm going to watch next stream. You just know. Oh my god, who needs Brad Cooper if we can react to this all by ourselves? Holy mother of my macaronis, Brad, thank you for this content. We're going to judge so much that I really suggest you click your like and subscribe button to this channel and really support it, and I can see that we're 2 viewers here, so yeah, don't forget to do it. Cause guys, streams are getting more often, there's gonna be way more content. Oh boy, you just keep your hands ready.
Judge, it's just like, I'm concerned. It's like, really?
They look up to you.
Yes.
They look up to her like a second mom.
Yeah.
I didn't ask them.
They call me
How
mom.
do you see Rose? And
Yeah, who's mom 1, who's mom 2? Explain me, how do they share kids? Or do they just flip a coin? I don't know, I don't have a coin here, but like, you know, oh, here's my baby. Or like, because I don't believe they give birth. I believe they're rather adopted children. But how? With a coin?
Like my stepmom.
Some of the main challenges of being in a throuple, I would say, is all the backlash that we get social media wise. I mean, people of just like judgment.
The most common misconception.
You don't say. Really? You get judgment. Interesting. Why? Have you tried to respond to that judgment?
We have about our poly relationship, but they probably think I was a pimp. I get that a lot. My concern, more or less, it will probably be my wife, the backlash to it, because they feel like the woman is weak. And unfortunately, the woman is strong. So when somebody says something about that being a weaker link, or the woman is,
Look at her staring off. That does not look like a content woman to me. She's like, yeah, keep on talking.
being manipulated, is ignorant, because the woman has a choice.
A woman may have a choice, but this is the thing. She is not making a choice. She's going through her consent. She's willing to do everything to be with you, no matter what you do. Because hey, if you can convince her getting in a Throuple, it's hard for me to imagine what else you can convince her and her to do. So nah, man, that's like, choice is another thing.
It's her choice.
I would never share my man. You're insecure about yourself.
You know why other women would never share their man? Because sharing a man means that you lack something. You know, it means that he may prefer something in another woman than with you. And you say, well, okay, I'm not going to be the best. Well then, okay, I accept it. And this is like weird, because relationships are about people growing together, people becoming the best version of themselves together. And watching this, just like, I agree now with Brad, this is tragedy.
You don't know who you are. That's why you're sharing your man. You're being brainwashed. If I'm choosing to be in a poly, I don't have to be here if I don't want to. Doesn't?
Sure? You sure you can walk away from this guy any moment? Are you sure? Because I'm not.
I know what I want. I don't have to be here. I'm not obligated or having a gun put to my head. If you don't like it,
Oh, I hate that. I hate it.
that's you.
Yeah, imagine watching this from a perspective of a girl.
This dude is enjoying it too much.
I like it. Why are you judging me for what I like and what I want to do with my life? Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna go make some drinks.
Okay, make mine's virgin, please.
Okay.
Go kiss her too! You're in a Throuple! You see, that's why this is another kind of relationship. If you're in a Throuple, you should probably have the same spirit towards the other person too, right? Because this just doesn't look right. This doesn't look right.
I'm a little nervous about my mom coming because
Yes! Please show me the video of her mom coming. I dare to watch what her mom is gonna say. Come on.
That seemed like okay. All right, we're okay. We're
But-
in this little rehearsed scene. I'm gonna say this thing about the virgin drinks. All right, and come over and then kiss me so we look like we really like each other. It just felt very rehearsed.
Brad, stop talking. Bring me the mother.
relationship, so I'm quite curious to know what
She doesn't know?
and how does she truly feel. Hello.
The mom doesn't know. Interesting. Why?
Hey, Mom, you made it.
Oh, she does know. They just haven't talked about it all.
The first time my daughter told me about the poly relationship, I wasn't really too happy about it because to me, if I love someone, I don't like to share it with nobody.
No, that's not the lesson. Oh my god, my lamp almost fell. That's not the lesson you should teach your daughter. The lesson you should teach your daughter is that you have to be the best version of yourself. If you're a wife, or if you're yeah, because it's a daughter. If you're a wife, you should be the best wife you can be. You should make sure that he doesn't want anything more. You have to give him everything you believe like you can. And I'm sorry, but if you can't, that means you're not useless, but there will be times where he's gonna think that you're worse than someone else, and that's not love, because love is about being the best together. That's tragedy. I don't know how, like, you can only support her on one condition: she's your daughter, and you're like, daughter, no matter what crazy shit you do, I'm with you. And this is, I guess, from a mother perspective, but not from a perspective of another person, like a third person watching this.
But now, I realize that makes her happy. And I love my daughter, so whatever makes her happy makes me happy.
She has not changed her mind on whether she thinks it's a good idea or whether she thinks it's normal, but she's a mother that is just like, okay, this is an adult child. She's going to do what she wants to do.
Yes,
and
that's
probably
what I
would
said.
rather have a relationship with her and her grandchildren than cut her off,
Happiness is key.
I love you.
It was really good to hear my mom's thoughts again because, I see that she's more positive and more enlightened about our situation.
Enlightened.
We're open to having one more.
And they have a really good house. Like, where did they find this good house from? What do they do? I mean, they're usually on dates with other people or with their kids. This guy just goes.
Person to our family that can inherit these blessings and share in the.
Yes, they kissed
Again,
finally.
the lady kisses. They do not look, I don't know, gay.
Foundation of the future of all our families.
I like being with Throuple because it's extra love, it's a lot of inspiration.
Remember, for those who probably watched the last video, remember when I said that I'm going to think about the Passport Bros and cringe and laugh at this? Well, you know what? I kind of changed. It changed, like, sides. This is cringe. This is too cringe.
So basically, this was just a whole other ad for adding a fourth person into their relationship. But we want another one if you're into that sort of thing, so you guys can call them up.
Aren't you enough? And I'm just curious. No, I'm actually no. Forget what I just said. Imagine if they bring up a guy in their relationship. Won't that just be 2 relationships? Or will it be a quadruple? Like, bring another guy. I dare you to watch the reaction of Messiah to that. This is gonna be so fun.
You're into that. I can't. I cannot wrap my brain around that. And the title of this video is He Doesn't Brainwash Us, We're a Throuple. I don't know if I would call it brainwashing, but they definitely took the time to make themselves think that this is normal and okay. Both of them.
Yeah, they didn't brainwash their brain. They didn't wash their brain. They just took them, like, stuffed it into dump and probably put them back. So there's nothing to brain. It's just too hard to brainwash a brain that is just too broken like this.
We're not happy with it. It was uncomfortable, but they decided that, like, okay, this guy is, worth it for some reason. It is worth having to share him and have him be able to go around and, screw whoever, basically, and, add in a third woman even and share all of this and basically.
Yo, no, that's not right. You don't need to add a third woman. You need to add a second guy. Believe me, your relationship. For those who probably who remember what I said at the beginning of the video, is that problems will come up. I thought those problems will come up with children, but no, now I see it. Bring a guy into your relationship. I dare you. That will be so much fun for this Messiah, dude. Oh my god.
Be a nanny because, I want this guy and I'd rather that than actually have a guy commit to
and
me.
he said he's heterosexual, so how he's going to function in this relationship, nobody knows.
Which is, it's just weird. I don't know. The YouTube comments were all over the place, and at first I thought that they were all just, like, positive and live and let live, which is, like, totally fine. But somebody said, I always find that people who do things differently are fascinating, which is why I really enjoy watching these kinds of videos. Being called different or weird is a huge compliment because it means that you are unique, whilst the majority of people are the same, identifying as normal, which is boring as that all.
Okay. If your uniqueness is doing stupid, dumb shit, that doesn't make you a special person. That just makes you a dumb, stupid person. I'm not talking about the Throuple couple right now. I'm just talking in general about this comment. This is what this comment is trying to send. And I'm sorry, this is too weird.
Also, just kind of screams our society right now. Like, people are so desperate to be anything but traditional. It's like, oh no, we can't.
Yeah, what's the problem? Like, this is also a thing. Like, all of them are scared of being traditional. That's stupid.
be like a normal couple. We got to have like a foot out the door into this other thing. Oh, I need to be special in this way. No, I'm not unique enough. I want attention. It's the attention. It's the cry
Traditional is going to be the uniqueness of the future. Mark my words.
for attention. I reacted to another one of these videos earlier in the week, and the couple was literally like, we really like being recognized in public. Like, it's fun being well known. We make these videos because we want people to know who we are.
You like me right now. You like me.
Like, you're intentionally doing that for attention, so you are probably intentionally going to make it seem more outlandish than it is, while simultaneously you're kind of normalizing this outlandish caricature. It's very odd. Another person said, whatever works for them, as long as they're happy, that's their business, what they do. Have a cute family, smiley face. But then
Yeah, sure, but there's no problem in me commentating that this is weird shit.
I started seeing more of these as I scrolled, which is more in line with how I feel. Somebody said he's having his best life. Another person said they came up with a perfect plan to have a free live-in nanny. It's like an employee. They're working, basically. Somebody said, hey, I'm all for doing whatever makes you happy, except when it comes to the kids. Nope, nope, nope. Kids don't deserve all that drama in their lives.
True.
Again, I thought it was just one, which doesn't make it better, but 9 children between them? Like, no shit, he's dating 2 women wanting to find a third. The man needs a lot of childcare. And then they were talking about, oh, I've been with other people. We bring other people, you know, into the mix sometimes. Again, like I said while watching the video, the kids don't deserve that. And if it causes emotional turmoil in the adult's life, that's going to trickle down to the kids in the way that they're parenting. It's just not stable. Somebody else said, this is not real. If he were to leave either of them and say he wanted to be with just them, they would do it in a heartbeat. The women do not want to share him, but they don't want to be without him. Everything
True.
between the 2 women was tense. It was not, like I have watched poly couples on TikTok, and some of the women are super into each other, like even more so than they are into the man. This was not it. It was like the way they were sitting on the couch, like basically like both pulling him towards them. The body, I wanted like a body language person to read this. Somebody commented about Rose and said, Rose seems just more of a live-in nanny that the husband can have his cake and eat it also situation. It is advantageous for this guy to have a bunch of women with all of his like 9 kids.
Yes.
But it does not benefit the women whatsoever. Which again ties into the women that we watched very early on in the episode,
Agreed.
saying that it was better knowing that this guy was with other girls and still being with him rather than trusting him and, you know, not knowing. And it's not worth it. Like, no man, no person is worth that heartache. I guarantee it. Like, do not put yourself in this
Listen to
situation
Brad.
because you think that there is no other possible way. And do not put somebody else in this situation like this asshole dude is, because you're too lazy and you're too selfish to cut them loose or treat them right and actually commit to them. It's really not that complicated. And it's also not boring to be traditional in the slightest. Like, that is a good thing 9 times out of 10.
Brad, I love you so much. So the moral of this story, guys, we just watched the reaction. Have you heard of a Throuple? I have never heard of a Throuple before this reaction, but what am I going to say? Moral of the story, same as before. Don't do insane shit. And it's fine to be traditional sometimes, because, you know, there are lines for reasons, and it's okay to cross them sometimes, but not to go too far. So this was our reaction. We're going to watch another Brad Cooper video, as I promised, the third one. Then I'm probably going to go to sleep because I still have things to do. And in other words, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. I hope to see you liking this video or disliking this video if you disagree with everything I said, or you just didn't like the video. Comment what you think, subscribe to the channel, and I hope, I'm already wanting to go to bed, but I promised you at least 3 videos. I promised you at least finish the Brad Cooper show video, the Brad Cooper videos that I started, so I'm going to finish them. And then I'm gonna head to bed probably. So yeah, for you YouTube viewers, expect another reaction soon, and I hope to see you soon. See ya.